Daniel chapter 11 verses 33 to 35. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many, yet they shall fall by the sword and by flame, by captivity and by spoil many days. Now when they shall fall, they shall be holpen with a little help, but many shall cleave to them with flatteries. And some of them of understanding shall fall, to try them, and to purge, and to make them white, even to the time of the end, because it is yet for a time appointed. They that understand shall instruct many. The faithful witness of the self-sacrificing missionaries kept the light of truth alive during the ages of persecution and people control. Falls by the sword, flame, captivity, and spoil many days. Persecution was kindled in horrendous amount to stop the spread of the true gospel and the exposure of the falsity of the professed church that sat in the city of Rome, whether it be by death or the sword, burned at the stake, imprisonment, or by the confiscation of goods. The papacy would and did use all in an attempt to rule out so-called heresy. The many days is a reference to the much repeated 1,260 years of papal supremacy over Europe. They shall be helped with a little help. The Protestant Reformation brought a shortening of the days of persecution in many areas. It provided relief from the absolute control heretofore swayed by the papal armies. But many shall cleave to them with flatteries. Even in the Reformed churches, the flattery of trusting in the state to defend the faith rather than in the God of heaven was tried with again great success. Thus the battle started to be between Protestant government and Catholic governments. To escape from this continued apostasy, those who believe in the biblical principle of separation of church and state fled to the United States of America, the stronghold of religious liberty for all. Their true Protestantism was to be nurtured. Shall fall to try them and to purge them white. Many faithful men and women were martyred to purify the church from those who had joined it for the wrong reasons. Of course, the study of church history reveals that only during times of persecution was the church actually pure. At all other times, it was full of apostasy and corruption. Even to the time of the end. The time of the end will begin when the time of this persecution will cease. In 1798, the Pope was taken prisoner by Berthier of the French army, and to all intent and purposes the power that had fueled the Inquisition and the persecution of heretics was stopped. Although such persecution has existed and still does exist today in many places, the scope and control of such persecution is extremely limited in contrast to its jurisdiction under the Dark Ages. Thus, we are now given the exact date of the beginning of the time of the end, 1798 AD.